everyone, and welcome to Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. My name is Shawnie. Today we're going to be making a pair of my gnome shoes out of a paper towel roll for the summer. And the first thing we want to do is you'll need a paper towel roll. You'll need some ribbon of your choice, the material of your choice, and some felt. Also, you'll be needing some hot glue and or tacky glue, or school glue can be used for this, and glue sticks if you're using a hot glue gun. First thing we want to do is with our paper towel roll, we want to cut it right down the center, just like so. We're going to spread it out. And we're going to measure down 5 inches. Okay. Right down. 5-inch mark. And then we want to go at 2.5 inches. Right down the line there. Now, we want to turn it this way, and we want to go 1.5 inches because that's what we need for our depth. 1.5 inches. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to draw our line all the way down. Cut up as straight as possible. And we're going to repeat that on the other piece. Now we want to go ahead and we want to measure again, and we're going to measure to 4 inches. Just like so. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this. Hi, Katie. How are you? This is our little Yorkie, Katie, poking her little head right here. Hi, Katie. And again, you can use Elaine's tacky glue. You can use hot glue. You can use your alligator glue, gorilla glue, anything you want to use on these. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make these into a round circle. Now this is the top of our shoe. Okay, just like that. I want to take some hot glue, just like so, and you're going to put that right on there, just like that. And there we go. Stick that right together. It just takes a second for these to hold. Just like that. Okay. And on this one, we want to draw a notch in the center. So we're going to go at about 2 inches. That will be our center. We're going to mark that point. Okay. So we want to go at 2 inches, and then you want to go, you don't need a real big notch. So about right there. So just keep it at about that level, and just take your scissors and just cut like a dome shape and cut right around, just like so. Just a little notch in your shoe. Then you want to bend this, and you want to hot glue that as well. There we go. Just like that. There we go. Okay, now to glue our shoe together, what we're going to do is we're going to take the piece we notched out. We're going to put it right through here like this. And you want this flat as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some glue, some hot glue. Now again, you can use school glue on this. You can use Gorilla Glue. You can use your alligator glue, anything you want to use. But keep in mind with those glues, with the exception, if it was a gel glue, you wouldn't have to hold it for that long. But if you use hot glue, it's pretty much an instant bond. You may have to go over it again, but hot glue will stick faster. But the other glues will probably hold better in the long run. For some added extra security, I've taken my high temp glue gun, which has Gorilla hot glue in it, and I have put a bead all along the front where our shoe and the back of our shoe join. And I'm just making extra sure that this was extra secure, just like so. Now that glue is very, very hot, so be careful when working with a high temp glue gun. But that's just going to give our shoe that extra security. Now what we're going to do is I have one of our original strips here, and we're going to be taking this and we're going to cut this in half. Okay, just like this. Does not have to be perfect. This will not be seen. Just go right through the center of this though, guys. Okay, now we want to take a dot of hot glue, and I'm going to use my hot steamy glue here. All right, this is very, very hot. It's the Gorilla Glue. You want to put that as much in the center as possible so you don't have your shoe leaning. Okay, we're going to stick this here, and I would highly suggest finger protectors and or your spatula. Finger protectors would probably be better. I let this cool down a little bit, so I'm not using mine at the moment. Okay. You just want to let that set a second. And again, if you're using any kind of glue other than hot glue, you will have to hold this momentarily for this to get a good hold on your shoe. We're going to take this, we're going to pull this kind of taut, and we're going to go right back up the back of our shoe like so, just like this. Does not matter the thickness of your strip, guys. If you want to make it a little bit thicker, you can. This one is 1/4 inch. Like actually it's right in between 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. So again, I'm going to take this steaming hot glue and I'm going to go up, and you can use a regular glue gun on this, guys. Don't get me wrong. I just love this hot Gorilla Glue. It works very well. You want to go right up the back of your shoe like so. You want to hold this. Okay, now see, you're getting that round effect. That's perfect. Right like this. Okay. There we go. Now, see this bump right here? We want to put a dot of hot glue in there to get rid of that bump. And it also helps our shoe to sit. A little bit, just like so. And again, press down, holding it until it firms. Any extra glue you can wipe off as well. Just like that. Or you can actually just spread it on your shoe. This will all be covered up. There we go. Just like so. And there we have it. Our little gnome shoe. I think it's adorable already before we even decorate it. I'm going to go ahead and get our security strap put on this one, and we'll be right back. Okay, friends, and to decorate our shoes, what I have is this fat quarter. I actually purchased this at the Dollar Tree. It was right in the nautical section. Oh my word, has Dollar Tree stepped it up this year. This is 100% cotton fabric. It's absolutely beautiful. The only problem I have with it is it's wrinkled. So what I'm going to do about that is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of make this into a nice pad here. I have our two pieces, and our pieces today for our shoe measure, let me see here guys, they measure 6.5 inches long by 3.5 inches wide. Now you can run this with this nautical, this particular pattern, guys. You can run it this way, or you can run it up and down, vertical, whichever way you prefer the knots to go on your shoe. I thought they were interesting this way. So we're going to run these horizontal today. And what you have to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this in here like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press this so it's nice and flat for us while we're working with our shoe. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a little heat press, a mini heat press that I purchased a couple weeks back, and I am absolutely in love with this. Look at that beautiful press it gives. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get these pressed out, and I'll be right back. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the sole of our shoe. Now guys, I did not have any sturdy white felt to use, so I'm going to use the back side of this that I purchased at Hobby Lobby for like 10 cents on sale. And the reason I'm doing this is I do have some Dollar Tree felt. It's not the same quality, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the white section of this on the French fry donut and burger felt. So what I'm going to do, it's so simple. I'm going to take my hot glue. I'm going to run a bead right through here. Again, we are using the Gorilla hot glue, and I'm just going to put it right on here. Now, I'm not going to put any weight in these gnome shoes, guys, and the reason being is if someone wants to use them for a gnome, you can just add the rocks right to the top of this, or a weight. You can put bolts in there if you'd like. Those are a beautiful weight. You can choose to glue the weights down or not glue the weights down. It's totally your choice with this project. So just like this. Okay, so now all we're going to do is we're going to cut around our felt. Now guys, leave a 1/4 inch at least on this when you're cutting around. Just leave a 1/4 inch, and I'll show you why in a minute. I'm not a very good cutter, but okay. Now you want to cut some slits. Let's cut some slits. So this will lay down on your sides there, just like this. Now I'm going to use my regular temp hot glue on this. Okay. I'm not going to use the high temp because my fingers will be very near it. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put some of this glue right down the side, just like so, right down in here. And all we have to do is this, just like that. Again, if you want to use your finger protectors and or your spatula, you can do so. Right like that. And I'm going to do that all the way around the shoe. And here's our rough looking little gnome shoes. They're about to get real pretty. Okay, we're going to take our material. I'm going to turn it over just like this. We're going to run a bead of hot glue down the back. I'm going to use my super duper hot glue right down the back of our little shoe here. It won't take much. Run it around just like so. And we're going to finger hem this. We're going to go around. We're going to give it a nice closure. And don't be afraid to pull on this. Your cardboard on your roll will not collapse. All of the glue and the structure give it strength. Okay. Now, we're going to trim around the bottom. about a 1/4 inch. Leave about a 1/4 inch, guys. And there we go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of hot glue right here, on the tongue, where the tongue of a tennis shoe is. That's where you're going to put your little dot of hot glue for the front of your material, right here, just like so. Now, if you want to run some hot glue around here, you can. You do not have to do this. I'm going to do it just for some security purposes here. I'm going to bring both of mine together like so and just tuck, tuck, and tuck some more. On our gnome shoe, I have this stretchy ribbon that I bought at Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to lay a bead of glue just like so. Okay. We're going to come back. We always want to start in the back, right here, just like so, around like this. Now this stretches, which is absolutely wonderful for this project. We can get it nice and tight. We still do not want to get it too tight, but we can get it nice and tight right on our shoe. Okay, just like, and it seems to be going so straight. I am so impressed with this ribbon. Okay, just like that. We're going to go ahead. We're going to pull it taut. There we go. Just like that. Set it. And it sets really fast. This is super, super cool. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, and we're going to just put some hot glue right here, guys. Just right here. I'm going to try to get this as straight as possible. I'm going to go ahead and pull it. This has been great. I'm loving being able to do this. You cannot do this with regular ribbon. And it's really helped in keeping our shoe straight and covered. It's awesome. I might look for some more of this in some different colors, actually, guys. That's how much I like this. And you know me, I won't say if I don't care for a product, but this has been fabulous. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. How adorable is that? Love this ribbon. This ribbon is called Merchant 41, and it was 74 cents from $2.99 at Hobby Lobby on sale. I will be purchasing more of this. If I have to do so online, so be it. I love it. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get the final touches for this shoe. And for our finishing touch, what I've done is I've taken some of the nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. I literally unraveled it, and I've taken one of these and split it in 3 different parts, actually. Now, I've just tied little bows like so on there, and what we're going to do is we're simply going to take one of these bows, and it's way too long, as you can tell, did that on purpose. We're going to take one of these bows, and I'm going to hot glue right here, and we're going to set it right there, just like that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and hot glue on the bow, guys, so where I put it, it will stick. Okay, just like so, just like that. And I'm just going to hold it for a second. I'm going to cut these down where I like them. Make it your own, guys. Put them where you like them to be. And we'll be right back with our final reveal of our Nautical Gnome Shoes. These are absolutely adorable. These would be great just sitting out on a shelf. Great Mother's Day gift and or Father's Day gift. You could use it for either. I think these are so cute. Okay, let's go ahead and cut. There's no dovetailing or anything with these naturally because it's the rope. And there we go. I think these are so cute. You could add a little anchor. You could add anything you want to these. These can be set up with a nautical display. I absolutely love them. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get our other shoe together, and I'll be back with the final reveal. And if you like what you've seen today, go ahead and give me a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell next to your subscription, and you'll be notified each time I upload new video. I can also be found on Instagram and Facebook at Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. And stay tuned tomorrow when we make our nautical gnome. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.